Okay, there we are. As I said, you can see the 25 that just came up right now a little while ago. They even changed the music, which is really nice. This is the first time they changed the music for the theme. Because even the... Yeah, it gives you that kind of Wonderland Whimsy that you don't have normally. Oh, I understand what you were trying to say. Mainly because I'm dyslexic and sometimes the words screw up in my head. So I didn't even see the O. Okay, let me see here. Wrong thing. Now, can I remove this? I cannot. And I don't think we can buy another one. Okay, so basically I can't bring you to any of the other aisles manually. So, I do apologize for that, Mysterious. But we tried. We tried and we failed, miserably. But we tried. And that's what's important. Ooh, I'm almost there, 14. I just need another sow and we're good to go. Let's see. Bring somebody a gift and prepare a latte. Actually, I think we're going to do a latte first because that one's faster. I just need a cooking station. Yep, Akuna Matata. I don't think I have a cooking station over here, do I? I meant to put one over here, but I didn't. I have a workbench, but I don't think I have a cooking station. Oh, by the way,
I'm Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero to all.
the stuff in this pond, I put those there. That was another update they did. They allowed you to actually put some of the water floral stuff in the little ponds and stuff. Not just in the regular ones like this thing here, but in the man-made ones you place on the ground. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, let's make a latte. Which is perfectly fine because I make a lot of them anyways. Appetizer. 3 stars. Oh wait, no, the lattes are 2 stars, aren't they? I'm thinking the mocha. That's my bad. Yeah, I think the latte is just the coffee and the milk. See right there, there's the jasmine tea. So that tea you just bought, it should show you that. Oh, my bit rate tanks badly. Hopefully you guys are seeing everything okay, because I hate when that happens. Yep, that's what I thought. Milk and coffee. And I need more of these, so that was good. Another new one. What's this? Oh, this is Brave. Okay. So I need 2 more memories. Okay, I just need to bring anybody a gift. Olaf wants a book flower. Okay, yellow book flower. What am I doing? I'm in the wrong place. Oh, I'm gonna steal this idea from somebody. In fact, you guys might want to think about doing the same thing if you have this game. But someone decided to make one of the floating islands strictly their storage space for all their stuff. So they're gonna move all the storage chests and everything up into one of the floating islands, which I thought was a brilliant idea because you can put a bunch of chests down, make a ton of room. Right now, I'm like struggling because I have 3 chests for all my stuff, and I'm having a hard time, keeping everything in check because there's so much stuff, and I don't have room for half of it, and I'm selling a lot of stuff because of it. It's not even funny. Like nearly all this stuff, I will be selling as soon as I can because I don't have room in my chest. I need room for the new stuff. Alright, R2. First I need to go to the plaza. I didn't do this. Alright, Olaf is in the store. It looks like. Perfect, because I have him cornered, so he can't really go anywhere. I love when they're in the store or in the thing or whatever, because it's easier to find somebody because they can't go anywhere. They're in a more limited space.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so rocks in Frosted Heights and feeding a rabbit. Again, feeding a rabbit is the next 2 highest.
I'm just living the dream.
So, what I'm going to do is what I did earlier when I had to feed a rabbit. I'm going to run down here to Goopy Stall, which is just a short distance from where I'm at. Goopster! I need a carrot. Thank you. Yeah. The carrots or the celery. Either way, that works perfectly well. Then I'm going to come over here and get Mr. Bunny to run away. If you didn't know, don't chase after the rabbits. If you stay still, they won't run as far. And this way, you don't have as far to run after them. If you run after them, they will keep running. And you'll have to run further to catch them. If you stand completely still, they'll only run a short distance. And they wait till you get up to them, and then they'll run again. Oh, I had lettuce over here. I could have gave them the lettuce. Oh well, doesn't matter. It says feed them. It doesn't say what to feed them. If it says feed them their favorite item, then I have to worry about it. I better... Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe I gotta feed a different rabbit? Yeah, it's not coming up, so I need to feed a different rabbit. Where's the other bunny? Bunny. I know you're here somewhere. Speaking of bunnies, I don't know if anyone noticed when I changed over to my Alice costume. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the pet I had on me was a rabbit with a top hat. He had the 100th anniversary style with the coat and the hat being the light purple and dark purple set. Do I only have one rabbit out right now? That's bizarre. Okay, well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to feed the bunny. Because there's no other bunny to feed and won't count that one. I'm happy for you, Donald. Really, I am. Oh, wait, you know what?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Especially since I need to get rid of a bunch of crap. Coffee I'll keep because I always need coffee. I say that because my main drink is a coffee drink. I make a ton of these mochas all the time because they're 220 energy, and it covers most of my bar. It's also a thing I can get away with making that's the cheapest because it's only a 3-star item, versus say this cake, which is 2,300. This bad boy is 5 items and doesn't even give me that as much. And the reason I make it is because it keeps asking me to make a 5-star meal. Okay, so off to the heights we go. Let's go smash some rocks. Come on, Archer, keep up. Up, Mr. Barry. Sorry, kitty break. Yes, Archie, I'll get back to you in a moment. Love you, my buddy. Yes. Is Barry the good boy, huh? Is he the good boy? Yes, he is. Is he laying down next to the microphone where I can possibly bump it with his head? Yes, he is. Silly boy. You're rubbing against the mic, pal. Okay. Ouch. He just smacked me with his tail as he jumped off me. Okay, now I can grab this. Okay, feed a squirrel. That should be an easy task. Yes, R2, I know how easy it is. Trust me. Oh, there you are, sir. Yes, Eve. Oh, there's a squirrel right there, actually. Lucky enough for squirrels, they eat everything. Okay. Harvest some vegetables. Damn it. Oh, you know what? What am I thinking? I have pumpkins. It's the only thing I have, but, you know, vegetation that's growing in this area. Since I moved everything out. Boom. There we are. Just what we needed. Hold on, Archie. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We have to stop Ursula from taking control of this valley.
You're panicking too much, hon. She's not going to try to take control of the valley. Okay, let's get out of this dreary, rainy weather. And let's head someplace fun. For the record, the door is way up on top. And there we are.
Well, hello.
Sammy, I hope you have your wits about you. Behind this door lies a veritable wonderland.
Yes.
An unusual realm where a curious girl and a most chaotic cat dwell amongst confusing creatures. Marvelous! Go forth and enjoy the Wonderland realm.
I tip my...
Yep, follow the rabbit. Merlin, I need your help. Did you see a white rabbit run by? Yes. I have no idea how to say that word. Octogajarian? I don't know what it is. He was heading for the exit to Dream Castle. Perhaps we ought to give chase. Well, what are we waiting for? Follow the white rabbit. There's no time to lose.
I couldn't have done better myself.
Okay. I guess he left into the valley. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. He just plops down and hits me in the face with his body.
Well, I show.
Confound it all. Yep. And the worst part is if he left any rabbit tracks, they're gonna get washed away in the rain. No, not really, because they don't leave tracks, and if they did, it wouldn't have washed away, because this game doesn't think of things like that.
You should be proud. You're a very good leader.
Thank you. We're looking for a white rabbit, though.
Well, hello.
Okay, he has nothing to say.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
Okay, I don't know what I'm looking for. There's nothing here out of the usual. No markings or anything that indicates that I should be looking for the rabbit in one way or the other. And Merlin's not moving, so...
Well, I show.
Oh. Okay. So he's supposed to be in the plaza still. I just followed Merlin up here for no reason. Gotcha! I wasn't reading the thing very well. I was just following Merlin. Hey, it stopped raining.
Yes, me. Some of these folks could use a few laughs.
No rules, no responsibilities, no worries. Hakuna Matata.
Maui, excuse me. I am looking for a white bunny. Wally, what are you doing over there, silly boy? Well, he's not here with the rest of the companions. There's my squirrel friend. Ah, there he is. How did I lose him?
Used to a place like this.
I can't pick him up and grab him for some reason. A pocket watch. Oh! I didn't see the rabbit hole there. This is most peculiar. Whoa! Oh, this was not how I expected things to turn out. Oh, that must be the exit. Okay. Yeah, well, you get one, unfortunately. Oh, there's a little thing to make food here. And this must be a workbench. Yep, nice. The trumpet flowers. God, he's big. My, oh my.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, why? You're a person. Well, I hope so. Last time I checked, yep. Oh, that's very nice. You see, I've yet to meet another person in this forest.
Hello.
My name is Alice. How do you do? I'm Sam, and I do very well. I'm Sammy, and I think I'm lost.
Brilliant.
Well, you needn't worry about being lost. Now that we found one another, I'm trying to make my way to the Queen's garden.
Ah.
Would you like to join me, Sammy? Yeah, I'll come with you. Yeah, it's being better than being alone in a creepy forest. Creepy? I wouldn't say that, though I do find it mysterious and rather curious. I'm sure you needn't be afraid. Please follow me.
I do hope we can speak again soon.
Oh, goodness. Alice? That's definitely your footprints.
Lose something. Yourself, perhaps.
Okay, well, yes, actually. Oh, perhaps you're lost. I was following Alice. And you lost her in the fog. Perhaps she disappeared completely. Or she's gone ahead to the garden without you. Either way, it's just us here. Yeah, Alice doesn't seem to be the person to leave someone behind. She doesn't? But, of course, sometimes one stumbles into a shortcut and can't go back. The only way you'll find Alice is to find me first. You see,
Yes.
if you smile in the forest, sometimes the forest smiles back.
Cheerio.
Okay, then. Well, I don't want to go back that way, because that's the way I came. There's those little flowers right there. That's neat looking. Ah! There we go. There's a lock here. Okay, I don't know how to unlock that yet. Ah! A lemon. I got a lemon. Oh, I wish I could get this one. I only got this one. Why, hello there. Why, this is so confusing. Ah, that's where I was before. That's what I thought. Ah, there's another smile. Another chest? Yep, that's Wonderland for you. A lemon and raspberry jam. Yeah, I was actually rather fond of the Alice in Wonderland cartoon. I never read the book, even though I meant to. I kind of skimmed through it one time. I really wasn't much of a book reader at first. It became something I really got into when I was older. But I don't always have time for, between work and everything. It's different now. I play too many video games. But I probably should stop and read once in a while. Okay, what was that one we just got? Sugar. Wonderland sugar. I got sugar cubes. Interesting. Salt. So, a lemon, raspberry jam, 2 things of sugar, and salt. What an interesting combination. And what will this be? A spoon? A key. Ah, an old key. That's probably what I need for that chest. Or that lock, whatever that lock is. Hmm? That was bizarre. Ah! Nice. I got a sign set. Open. But it's just a... Oh, it's a weird key. That's a different key than the one I had. So is there another lock somewhere that I didn't see? Everyone keep your eye out for another keyhole. No problem, Mysterious. Anytime you need help, let me know. You have a good night now, good rest, and we'll see you next time. There you are. But I'm afraid you're out of time to find poor Alice. Oh no, what does that mean? Oh, don't worry. You know, we can always make more time. I can make more time? That doesn't make any sense. No, it makes time. Weren't you listening? That was funny. You just need a few bits and bobs to put it together. They're stashed around the forest in chests that aren't. Chests that aren't. Do you mean they look like other objects? Oh, that would be loads of fun. Look about the forest. You might see some things don't quite fit. Okay, so I'm missing the tea leaves and the butter. Hmm. This is weird. I'm not finding anything. It's weird because I looked at all these scenes originally and I didn't see anything the first time, and I'm still not seeing anything a second time. Ah! This one? There it is. Okay, that's the butter. Now I need tea leaves. So everything is purple that I'm looking for. Or at least seemingly everything's purple that I'm looking for. There's another one. And there's the tea leaves.
Have I dragged you in? I am a cat, you know.
I found everything we need, I think. Then you only need prepare a bit more. Time is wonderfully complex. Of course, your requests, sweet memories, and spicy memories. Perhaps those are at the beginning. Beginning of time? In a matter of speaking, yes. The beginning. The place you were when you first arrived.
See you soon, if you can see me at all.
Oh, he did disappear. Well, I don't see anything to interact with. And I don't want to exit. I wonder if I can go fishing. No. Okay, so that just puts me back outside, but I don't think I want to be outside. I'm sure it's a cooking recipe he wants me to make. Ah, there it is. Interesting. So that's what the jam and the lemon is for. Okay. Ah, more time. So I put the watch in with the two bags of memories. Ah. Sorry, I need something to drink. And we're gonna cook this bad boy up. Yep, sorry. Well, that's a delightful mess. But no, different than what actually happens in the Alice in Wonderland story. I mean, quite honestly, that's what the Mad Hatter does to the watch. Or was it the March Hare? I think it was the March Hare. No, no, it was Mad Hatter. Because the March Hare is handing him all the stuff. Because I remember he hands him one thing and he's like, "Don't be ridiculous," and he adds something else instead, which is equally as bad. And then the watch blows up. Okay, I gotta eat that? That's weird, but okay. We're gonna eat a watch with gunk inside of it. Okay. So I guess I go back to the tree and go talk to the rabbit again, or the cat again. Cheshire Cat, there he is.
Lose something yourself, perhaps.
Isn't that better? Now you've got plenty of time. Can we find Alice now? Find her? That all depends on if you look for her where she happens to be. The Mom Ruffs might know, if you ask them.
Oh,
They don't talk, of course, but I'm sure you'll find a way to follow what they mean. That's a Monroth.
turned around.
Oh, fabulous day, Cologne Calais.
Ta-ta.
What is that supposed to mean, cat? Oh! The fleece flowers, I remember these guys. Yep, I figured that much. Each one's going to lead me to that next group of flowers, which is going to lead me in the row in the way the flowers are looking, if you can see them. You pretty much can almost predict which way they're going to send you because they send you to the next group just ahead. It's not like they're that far apart from each other. Now they're going to send me over here, yes. Thought that was weird that they're going to send me over here after sending me over there. This path wasn't here before, was it? It couldn't have been. I don't think there's anything else to interact over here. Alright, let's go. Welcome to the Queen's Garden. So I'm gonna have to sneak.
Oh, marvelous. It's you.
You found your way out of the forest. I hope I helped. Is this the palace? This, well, you could say it is amazing place to be. A maze. I love mazes. If you lose your way, you can always talk to the Queen of Hearts guards. They can be helpful on Tuesdays and odd holidays.
I do so love our little chats.
Okay, this way. Okay, I don't have the lock for that one. Or the key for that one. I don't remember how to sneak. Oh, this isn't like the thing with Aladdin where we actually have to sneak. I just gotta avoid the guards. Oh! Well, that was helpful. So basically, I just need to avoid where they're looking. Just make sure I'm not there when they are. Okay. I can say, what's this? Ah, another lever. Uh-oh, this is a 2-lever. No, that's not a shrinking one. Yeah, this shrinks. Ah, a bag. Another key, perhaps? No. The croquet starter. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to get past him to get to that chest. Ah! Croquet mallets. Nice. It looks like I have to move in between their movements. Nope. Okay. That was an epic fail. That's okay, we can go back this way. Shoot. Oh. Okay, I've been there. There's another lock over here. Nope. That's not the key either. Shoot. Dang it. Hmm. Shit, I didn't move fast enough. Okay, so these guys aren't really hiding anything. I guess I could have came this way and avoided those guys altogether. The mallet match. What's the key part doing here? Ah. A pack of playing cards. Alice, why are you so small? Alice? You're tiny.
Oh.
Yes. And it's such a dreadful bother. I could be crushed underfoot. or scooped up by a bird and carried away. How did it happen? A spell?
Ooh.
Well, you see, I was walking to the forest, and I stepped on a rather springy mushroom. Then I found myself here in the garden. I saw this pretty bottle of perfume on the Queen of Hearts tea table. So, being rather curious, I smelled it.
How awful.
The very next moment, I was very small, and the bottle was very empty. Okay, I'll help you become Alicized again. Ah, weather's away, I guess so. Oh, that would be wonderful. You ought to take that springy mushroom over there, over by the hedge, back to the forest. I'm sure the Cheshire Cat can help if you ask him. Yeah, that menace was... Yeah, too much fake. Purple menace, yeah. I'll be back in no time. Do hurry, Hammy. I so don't want to be stepped on.
It's been
Well,
so nice chatting
just stay
with
right
you.
there. Is there anything else to find? There's another lock, but that doesn't work either. Those are the balls for the croquet game. I don't have the key for that one either. I wonder where all the keys are. Marbles? Dice. So I have a pack of playing cards, some lost marbles, and dice. Alright, let's bring me back. Now which way the cat was at?
Da, da, da. How are
Back so
you
soon?
getting on?
Did you find Dallas? Yes, she's very tiny and needs our help. You don't have a magic magnifying glass or something? Or something, do you? Why would you want something else? When what you need is more contrary potion or perfume. Contrary perfume? Does it make small things big and big things small? Perhaps. Of course. To get contrary potion, perfume, you must fish out a jar of hearts here in the forest. Oh, and the flower course. inspiration has all dried up. Why did I hope this was going to be a normal recipe? Haven't you learned? Everything here is strange, and that's normal. Now then, where was I? Dressed to match a mushroom that feels a bit blue. And talk to a curious pencil bird. If I do all this stuff, I'll get the curious perfume and the stuff to make it. Oh, I don't know about that. But it's certainly worth the try.
I do so love our little chat.
Why is that comment a one-way? Okay, that's the hearts. The monarch. There's the pencil bird. In the middle of the forest. Ah, over here. Oh, hello. I'm looking for ingredients for a contrary potion. The Cheshire can't set me. That troublesome beast. Please leave. We have plenty of trouble here already, and I don't need more. I really need your help. And I am in desperate need of a rainstorm. Without any rain, we're all wither. We can't sing so much as a scale. But if you could help us sing again, I'll do my best to try and get you what you need. Okay. I guess that was two of them together. Okay. That's all the bags? Yes. Find the mushroom that's blue. Well, I found one mushroom that was a blue mushroom. Two actually mushrooms. But they didn't seem to have anything to say to me. But then again, I wasn't on that part of the story either, so. They may talk now. I don't know. Ah, yeah, see? Blue mushrooms. Talk to the pencil bird. Pencil bird blinks up at you curiously and taps its beak on the piece of paper in front of it. In scratchy writing, you see a question. How many light pink stripes does the Cheshire Cat have on its tail? Oh goodness, I didn't look at that. I'm gonna say 6. The bird accidentally tippy taps its feet and turns the page. What animal did you chase to get here? Oh, a rabbit. A white rabbit, to be precise. The pencil bird shivers with happiness and uses its beak to push the previous page aside. What did the Mad Hatter and March Hare celebrate at Alice's first tea party in Wonderland? Oh, that was the unbirthday, that's for sure. I know that. Pencil bird flips to the next question. How many playing card guards did you meet in the Queen's... Oh, shoot. That I don't know. I didn't count them. The pencil bird writes down one last question. How many questions have I asked so far, including this one? Wait, 5? Cheshire Cat's tail. The white rabbit. Number of guards. Damn it, what were all the questions? I think it's 5. I don't remember. Oh, that's it. The pencil bird shakes with excitement, hopping up and down. You, you succeeded. It stamps off to a nearby brush and returns with the final ingredient you need. Okay. There's our mushroom. Give her the potion.
Hello.
Oh, thank you. I hope this works.
Goodbye.
Why, that's much better. I'm very grateful, Sammy. And now, we can finish what I came here to do. What did you come here to do? Well, I could tell you, but it's far better that I show you. Please follow me.
It's been so... Oh, dear.
You see, these poor creatures are in cages.
I'm listening.
I'm afraid the Queen of Hearts wants to keep them as pets, but they are clearly creatures of the woods. We have to set them free.
Oh,
I certainly agree.
oh dear.
Problem is, the cages are locked. We'll have to find the 4 keys to free them.
I wonder.
I thought they might be in the Queen's tea table, but it's so cluttered, I couldn't find a thing. Maybe I'll get a closer look at the table. A much closer look.
Farewell.
Okay. So now I'm gonna shrink myself down so I can get on the table. Oh goodness. I'm a little out of focus. Ah, there's a chest there. Okay. We try to make our way through this new maze. Hmm. I could have sworn that was the way to go. No, not the camera. Oh. So I gotta take a picture. I see the thing over there needs to be. Hmm. I saw a chest. I need to get there.
Hello.
So it's much easier to see the key when you're small and on the table. But it's gonna take some work to reach them. Let's look at this picture I took. Don't worry about the phone, I'll explain later.
Huh.
A what? What is a phone? May I hold it? Maybe later.
Oh.
Oh, if you insist.
Ah.
Now, let me see. Oh, they may be difficult to reach.
Oh,
Perhaps we can gather some items and put them on the table. Then we can use them to help you navigate more easier. Great plan. I saw some of the Queen's game pieces around the garden. Let's collect those. I already have them.
hi.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm gonna place everything on the table. There we go. Okay, I got it. Nice. Well, I can't climb that. Not yet, anyways. Okay, that gets me to the chest. Nice. A cupcake. Okay. Must be some sort of furniture item. Alright, there we go. Okay, that's all the keys, I believe. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Okay, Alice is back over here. Wonderful.
Goodness.
You found all the keys to the cages. Now, let's hurry and free the animals. We must waste a moment.
Do come see me again.
The animals certainly fled quickly. And they left such a mess. The Queen of Hearts will be furious if she sees her garden is in this state. Okay, so we'll tidy up, I guess. Yes, we really should. I wouldn't want anyone to get into trouble for this. Well, while you were finding keys, I searched the garden and happened upon a pot of red paint. Let's use it to repaint the Queen's roses. We'll also must clean up the broken plates and fill the holes where the animals buried away. Burrowed. Ah! See how I am.
Farewell.
Okay. Great voiceover. Thank you! And welcome, The Night Blush, for stopping in. Appreciate it. Okay. I'm not sure what it wants me to do. Okay, that's what happened. For some reason, the quest got weird. Okay. Where is the first tree? Ah, okay, that's how I'm doing it. I was gonna say, how am I supposed to paint them red if I have no paintbrush? Okay. Find the burrow holes, which I did. So now I can use the shovel on these things. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna step on him. Okay. Done and done.
Goodbye. Oh, I mean
Oh.
hello.
That's so much better. Thank you. The Queen's garden looks even lovelier than it did when we arrived. Now, we should go. But which way? Why don't you visit Dreamlight Valley? That's where I'm from. It's full of magic and wonder.
Brilliant.
How curious. I am fond of such things.
Huh.
How do we reach this valley? I fell down a rabbit hole. Maybe we can retrace our steps. I suppose that could work, though I'm not sure how one falls up a rabbit hole. Let's return to the forest where we first met. I shall meet you there.
Do come see me again.
Okie dokie. I still haven't found all the keys and where they fit. I might have to look that up. There she is. You doing better than me? You've been working on the star path. I've been working on that as well. I've already completed several things, and as far as rewards go, I pretty much unlocked everything but the 6th page. Which I can actually do now. Boom. I like to unlock all the pages, and then work from there. The first page still? Yeah. Yeah, it when Dreamlight Valley first came out originally, it told you, in fact it should tell you on the bottom when you first turn over the page, it will tell you that you need to unlock at least 3 items to unlock this page. That's all you need. We're about to get into an ad break. Like to remind everybody, if you do not have the ability to get a sub or have a free sub from Amazon Prime, if you are watching this on Firefox, Firefox does a picture-in-picture screen. So when the ad comes up, the game or my stream goes off to the side above the chat. So you can mute the ad, enlarge the screen, and turn the volume up and watch the game while the ad is playing for free. This is something that Foxfire does all on its own. So, good luck, guys. See you in a few. There's a cat. I have seen rabbit hole nearby. Have you seen a rabbit hole? Perhaps a door? Perhaps, of course, I could see better with the proper fungi light to illuminate my path. You mean those curious, colorful mushrooms? I do. Shall we reach it together? Okay. Even though technically all I have to do is come over here, but...
Hello.
I should have said something about the proper fungi lights. And the color for each of us. Though I am never sure precisely what he means.
Farewell.
One for each of us. Well, the Cheshire Cat is purple. Alice is blue. Oh! I wasn't supposed to light all of them. Why, the door? But it's a very tiny door.
Most certainly
Oh,
not.
we Why can't things in this place ever behave themselves? I should like to visit your alley very much, but everything is getting in our way. Don't worry, Alice. I'm sure there's a way to solve this. I'm just not sure what it is. Perhaps we could use the curiosity potion to shrink ourselves down, and then we can go through the door. Though, then we might be stuck at that size. What if I use the rest of the potion on the door? Then we make the door bigger. Why, that's brilliant. I'll give it a try, Sammy. I brought the rest of the potion here. Okay.
Goodbye.
There we go.
You're here.
Oh, the
Thank
door is
goodness.
just our size. They're quite brilliant, Sammy. Now, you can show me the way to your valley. I'm so excited to visit. Just follow me, like she always told me. Once we get there, I'll make a place for you to stay for your visits.
Do come see me again.
Okay. So now the door is door size again. Okay. Hey, Archie. Hope you didn't have to wait too long. Alright, so what I want to do is put her house in the Teapot Falls, since that is the most Wonderlandish like area. That was always the plan anyways. I just need to figure out a good place to place the house. Yeah, I think so. And I've already got some stuff out here, you know, to work with the aesthetics. So, maybe we can move it over here. How big's the house? Alright, let's bring Mr. McScrooge back. Alice wants to visit the valley again? Oh, bless me bagpipes. We've all missed the wee lass. Alright, let's make the house. I got something quaint and curious for the lass. Is sure to like. And of course, it's the rabbit's house, which is funny, but still. And boom. Okay. New photo mode. Let's see here. No, I want to get rid of the rain for this. There we go. No. Yes, I want it more colorful. A little darker. How about that? Perfect. Of course, I gotta put the Dreamlight thing up too, but still, very fancy. I love the new photo mode stuff. It's so great. It gives you so many cool options. Now, where did Alice run off to? That girl is a handful and a half. Yeah, I like that they're actually listen to feedback. Yes, that was a great thing. I saw a YouTuber talk about that earlier today as well. He had mentioned that same point that they were listening to, you know, the fan base when it came to stuff about photo mode and everything. Because, I mean, everybody loves photo mode, but when you are kind of limited the way that we were with this sucker, it's not as fun because you really want to make some spectacular photos, and a lot of people did some great stuff, but again, the limit that we were stuck with made things really difficult. But yeah, Oscar's Cozy Corner was the YouTuber that I'm talking about. Great guy. Great place to get information and stuff from. You really had to keep extra shit. Yeah. Exactly. And you really had to go bend over backwards sometimes to get certain things to work the way you wanted it to. See, so I have a lot of stuff that I can add to the thing to make this area look more cozy. I've already added like a bunch of these flowers you saw. I need to get some more of these and maybe a couple more of those. And I need another one of these for the start of the croquet set. I got a bunch of rose bushes out there, but I need to put more of them out. I put them in one area, but I think I need to spread them out now that I have her in the area. Wait, oh, she's up front now. Starpath is really going to... Yeah, exactly. Well, it's Alice and it's fairies. So you gotta remember that you're dealing with the Tinkerbell movies and the, what's it called? Fairy Grove, I think is what it's called. So there's gonna be some stuff inspired by that as well. So, lots of options, lots of ideas.
Oh, hello. Over here.
Mm. You haven't seen that yet? Okay, well, you haven't looked at the star path. So, I always go in and look at the, all the stuff. Not just in the first row. I go through everything. In fact, I show everything off at the start of the stream. Even though it's kind of grayed out, but I like to go over everything so you can see what it is. So if you come over here to page... I think these are part of the fairy. Yeah, because this is the fairy shoes. There's a whole outfit for that. But you come over here, you can see the skirt that's supposed to be a fairy. This chair. I saw stuff that I hadn't seen. The Tinkerbell movie. Oh, okay. I haven't either, but that's what this is supposed to be inspired by. So, like, this here is a fairy garden chair. And so that's inspired by the Tinkerbell stuff. And then, like, same thing with this. The gazebos, that, again, has to deal with the Tinkerbell stuff. And same with this dress. So if you use this top and the dress and the Tinkerbell wings, you could pretty much make yourself look like Tinkerbell. With the only thing we're missing is the hairdo. So I don't know if we have the hairdo in available. So that's the only really thing that's missing. And now Alice is gone again. Where did that girl bugger off to? Oh, she's at home. I need to pay attention more. It happens to all of us, don't worry.
Over here.
Why, Sammy? I've been here before, haven't I? I remember now. Tea parties, exploring adventures in the Dreamlight Library.
Brilliant.
Oh, it's so nice to see it all again, and to remember you as well. I do wonder what happened to the Cheshire Cat, though. I'll head back to the realm and look for him. I was hoping he'd join the valley, too. He would add a bit of curiosity to things. He always does. Get settled, Alice. I'll look for the Cheshire Cat in your realm.
I wonder if the animals here would enjoy wearing clothes like the white rabbit does.
I have a rabbit that does that. By the way, one of the outfits I have on, which you missed because you weren't here earlier, is Alice inspired, and you can see there the rabbit I have actually has a jacket and a top hat. So, and yes, I used a storybook to write on.
There's loads of good people here. I can say that much.
I wouldn't have gotten it. Yep. Alice, will you stop running? Girl.
I wonder if the animals here would enjoy wearing clothes
See,
like the white rabbit
this is the closest hairdo I could get. Because it's the one they give you. It's not quite her hairdo, but like I said, we're very close to being twins, except for I had the makeup and she doesn't. I'm also using the pearls, but that's not the point. Very, very Alice inspired. Okay. And again, for the uninitiative. Yeah, look, they do look a little different. Exactly. You always have that distinct difference. I probably could have did away with the makeup and not use it at all. I just did. but I would still be taller than she is, and the hair definitely has more definition. So that wouldn't have mattered. Oh no, I didn't. I know you didn't mean anything by it. I understood exactly what you meant. And it's true too, because the our characters have a lot more definition as far as like hair, the way the hair looks, the tones and the shades and what have you, because they don't do like Alice is just a straight hair color. They try to give us definition by showing more individual strands, whatever, and then of course giving you the ability to color it. I could do it all red if I wanted to, like the blonde one I did, but you would still see definitions from the strands. I feel like it makes us more. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole idea. Is giving you a little bit of reality in this fantasy, because you're supposed to be from the real world, and you're coming into this imaginary one. So everybody's gonna look like their cartoon self, but you're gonna look a little more realistic. Exactly. You get it. I know. I understand what you were saying. You didn't have to clarify anything. I knew exactly what you're talking about, because I agree with you 100%. Nope, you're not crazy. Okay, so map realms. I still need to check to see if there's any more purple eggs. I was gonna do that earlier, but I completely forgot. I always like to double check to make sure there's no I didn't miss anything, because sometimes that happens when you're going through and you might miss an egg here or there. I'm so happy that we had the vacuums that we got with the last expansion, because now I'm able to find all the blue eggs on time and not have to go back and look, oh, did I miss something, or find something 5-6 months later, which I did a couple times because the eggs will move around. I remember walking through Frosted Heights, and I just saw a blue egg sitting somewhere, like, what? It's September. Why is there a blue egg here? It was absolutely hilarious. Ha 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 ha. It's chilly. In the Frosted Heights, I get it. Ha ha ha.
Lose something yourself, perhaps.
'Twas Sammy and the dream magic. Hey, Cheshire Cat. Do you want to come to Dreamlight Valley? Alice is settling in nicely. Really? Of course she does. Try to make the most. Tries to make most things nicely.
Careful, I may laugh my head off.
Let me see. I'll consider joining your valley. If you close your eyes for a moment. Is this a game? It might be. If you play along. Oh, okay. Yes, he's very sus. But that's a Cheshire Cat for you. Up. Okay, he walks on water. Well, it looks like he already went through. Yep. He was here. Yeah. If there is anybody who most identifies with the word sus, it's the Cheshire Cat. Huh. I don't see any more footprints. I was really hoping they'd use more of this. Well, I'm not seeing any footprints here. I have to assume he went down and out, but... maybe next DLC, maybe. There's no... there's no more footprints. Okay, I'll go talk to Alice. Very strange. I do need to stop into Mr. McDuck's area. So Nightblush, do you play this? Oh, you play this game, right? You said. How far are you into it? And I've heard Mysterious
Remember,
was here earlier. They got into the game, but they're still like really early, like only like maybe 5 or 6 months in, so they're like way behind. I've been playing this for 4 years myself, so I finished the main storyline. I'm just stacking character quests and other stuff. Yep. Oh yeah, no, I play other games too. What I do is because since I've been streaming this since the moment I bought it, pretty much. Anytime there's an update, I stream it. When I am done with that, I take a break and I'll stream other games because I do play a ton of different games on this channel. And I pretty much only play on Wednesdays. So this gives me other time to play other things. Like tomorrow, me and my nephew get back together to play, and we play Thursday through Sunday, and we play 4 different games. And right now we are playing Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. We're actually the end of that game. We finished the game off, so we're just kind of playing kind of like the after story stuff, which is basically just trying to clean everything up and redesign and reconnect Moria to what it used to be, fighting off the goblins and stuff. We restarted playing Baldur's Gate 3 because we had some stuff we had to do. I got a while ago. I regret not playing more because I missed. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. We're in the middle of Power World. We have a lot of stuff done, but we still have a long way to go. And then we're playing Helldivers on Sunday, usually with a buddy of ours when he's available to help us. Which that game can be such chaotic fun. It's absolutely crazy. And then Monday through Wednesday, I usually play games by myself. Sometimes I might take an extra day off just to relax. Like this last Tuesday, I took off. Yes, Power is a lot of fun. It can be if you don't have someone to play with. Because I said I'm doing this with my nephew. The two of us play together and we stream it together. So we have a lot more fun because we have a plan of what we're trying to do and we try to get things done a certain way, and so we're constantly like moving around, talking to each other and trying to figure things out, trying to get everything up, trying to get our characters up and everything. Oh, with your niece? Yeah. Yeah, Roblox is a great game for kids. My nephew is 25. I'm an old man, by the way. I'm quite up there. And, like I said, so he's 25 years old, so he's not into the Roblox thing. He does like Minecraft, however. And we have done multiple streams of Minecraft. Right, I get it. That's kind of what I figured. I'm not a huge fan of Minecraft myself, but he loves Minecraft. And so originally when we started playing it, and if you guys want to catch any of those episodes, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/theratscast. There's a big red subscribe button down below. We'll take you there. We started off doing trophies, and we try to get all the trophies for the original game, which we got all that done. There's a few trophies that we haven't got in the additional stuff that came later. Like we had the Ender Dragon egg, but we never got a chance to hatch it and kill the Ender Dragon a second time, because they did a big update and the world reset itself. And so we lost all the gameplay and stuff that we had in the first one, so we had to restart and create a whole new world, a whole new village. We've created so many villages and not even funny. So now it's just, when we play, it's just us working on the new place, the new village, going over stuff, trying to see the new, mobs, the new, add-ons, all the what have yous and stuff. And I still kind of bill myself as a noob because a lot of it still confuses me. He's the expert in everything, so I just kind of follow his lead. But yeah, we call it the Minecrafters show after a while because we just kind of got out of the mod scenes. Monster Hunter? Yeah, I understand that one. I did play Monster Hunter World when it came out because I heard it was very easy and a little more accessible to get into. But when you get to the higher levels, when you get to close to 50, that is when you really need people to play with. Yeah, it was very commercial back then. And it's true, you need somebody to help. Even with the new winter stuff, the new expansion they came out with, that is for like the more hardcore players. And again, you need to have a party that you can rely on to help you get through. I've tried several missions with a bunch of randos, and we just could not complete the task because nobody was ready for it. So I need people who I can rely on to play. So I haven't played it in years. My character's stuck at level 49 because I just can't complete anything. I need to kill a Quran, and that boy is difficult. He's worse than the main boss at the end of the game, at the end of the story. Wavy. And I haven't played a Monster Hunter since then. That was the last one. That's the only one I played. I thought about playing the new Wilds when it came out, but I don't like spiders, and they have that one monster that has a very spidery look to it. I don't care if they call them dragons. That's a spider. That's a giant, freaky-looking spider thing, and I don't want to go anywhere near it. So, thank you, no. I'll just play something else. But yeah, like I said, there is a ton of tons of games I played. A lot of, like I said, it's all on the YouTube channel. So if anybody wants to explore any of the stuff I've done, I played lots of games. Multiplayer, single player, all kinds of stuff. Which I like the cozy sim games. Like I said, I wasn't a huge Minecraft fan. But what happened was I got into something called Dragon Quest Builders, which is similar to Minecraft, but it actually has a story. And I liked the aesthetic better. It was kind of like a almost chibi style Monster Hunter game, or not Monster. I mean, Dragon Quest game. And so you have to go through these 3 realms. You gotta fix everything up, get everything to where it's supposed to be, and then you move to the next realm and you do the same thing there. And in the end, you have to face off this big dragon. Now, technically, you're supposed to be the builder, the way the story is told. You're not supposed to be the big hero. That hero is supposed to come later. You're just supposed to build everything, get everything back to the way it's supposed to be, for when the builder or when the hero awakes, to destroy the dragon and, get rid of the evil. But you end up taking on all the bosses in all 3 areas anyways, so you just end up going after the final boss. And, you take everything down and you free the world, and that's it. With the second game was a lot funner. That storyline was definitely a lot different, and it did have, I think, its basis in Dragon Quest II. I think is what it was, where it was. It's kind of like an opposite kind of a world outside the world of Dragon Quest. It was really weird. Great story, loved it, so much fun. And even afterwards, I played it for a long time. Some of the DLC that came out, and creating my world and recreating my world. I created a roller coaster in that game. Go check that out. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, there's and I also played. I got talked into playing Stardew Valley, which of course is also on the YouTube channel, and I really got into that. And I think I played like 4 or 5 years in that game-wise. And it's got to the point where I'm bored. I mean, sure, they add the new stuff afterwards, and they add the people you can bring, friends you can bring in and everything. Harvest Moon, nice. Like I said, I got into it at first, but after a while, I got really bored with it because it was the same old, same old. And so I played a couple different other games. I do have a Switch because I wanted to play the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Finished that. Finished the yeah, I finished that game. Then I finished the DLC that came in afterwards, and I played for a couple of years. And again, I got bored because it was the same thing. You run around, you do these, whatever little quests, clean everything up. If somebody moves out, you gotta go find another person. it was just the same grind over and over again. There was nothing new. There was nothing exciting. And after 2 years, when they decided, well, that's it, we're not doing any more updates, it's just going to be the standard stuff. Now it's just the same stuff over and over again, and there's no reason to go back to it. I was upset when yeah, exactly, me too. Exactly, you know, and the thing was too is that when they did that DLC, everybody bought it, or they bought the, you know, the big plus Nintendo Plus thing that they offered so they can play it. Everybody wanted it. It's not like they couldn't do more DLC like that because everybody would have paid for it. Everybody loved that game, and they just abandoned it after 2 years. It's like, what the heck? One of the reasons why I love Gameloft, because they keep adding stuff. Free, paid, doesn't matter. They keep adding stuff. Yeah, exactly. During COVID, everybody was playing during COVID. It was like, exactly, it was crazy. That was the most popular game. Did you know that there was a talk show? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this game is awesome. For Animal Crossing? Yes. Now, I don't know if you know what Kind of Funny is. Kind of Funny is a game journalist thing that was created by a couple of guys who left IGN. Greg Miller. Tim. God damn it! What's Tim's last name? I cannot remember everybody's name, but it was four guys, and then due to a mishap, Colin had to leave, and then it was just the three, and then Andy Cortez came in, and a couple of people showed up, and they had a really big crew, but there was this one older gentleman. He was a writer. He actually helped write the story for Rogue One, and he actually did some other stuff for Star Wars later on as well. In fact, he's one of the main writers on the story for Spoken. When COVID came out and we were all stuck inside, he had created a talk show in his house in Animal Crossing. He would have people, guests, whatever, come in. They would wait up on top. They had all kinds of clothes and costumes that you could wear. That his wife was playing. She was, you know, in the game as well, upstairs, getting everything ready for the people to come down. And they would come down, and they had the whole thing with a big set to look like a talk show. And he would interview people, you know, online in the game. And so every morning, you know, I think it was like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, I'd get up and I'd watch this little talk show that he did. Or you could catch it on YouTube. I think you probably still can catch it on YouTube if you look it up. But yeah, he had done that for several months. He had all kinds of people on. I know he had Selena Gomez, but I think he had Ariana Grande on. He had a lot of big people on. And everybody wanted to go on the show. Everybody wanted to be there. This was a big deal. He had names lining up. But it got to be such a hassle that after like 4 or 5 months, he decided to quit. But yeah, he probably could have continued doing that because it was huge. Everybody wanted to be in this thing. Everybody had Animal Crossing, and everybody wanted to be on this talk show. It was like one of the biggest talk shows around that wasn't on TV. Where's my phone? I need to double check this real fast. Oh, you don't watch YouTube? You don't watch YouTube all the time? Yeah, no, it was great. Well, like I said, it was on during COVID. Uh, so uh Animal Talking. That's what it was called. The writer's name was Gary Whitta, and there's a little trailer too you can watch. But yeah, he's all dressed up in a suit and tie. He's got his glasses. He's got another guy there. He's supposed to be the cameraman. Who does some of the music and stuff. He plays a little music and stuff. And the instruments just pretend to play it, and he just sits there and he brings different people in to talk to. And it was such a hit. Everybody loved it. He even had his own little thing. He took the Animal Crossing symbol, and he changed the thing to he did the fonts and changed the thing to Animal Talking, and has the little house, and it looks like an official Animal Crossing thing, but it's not, because he did it himself. And then of course you had the chat on the side with all the people talking. And like I said, he had all kinds of guests come on. It was not even funny. It was such the big deal. Okay, so yeah, just this one thing. He had Josh Gads, Matt Mercer, Alex Winter, Cave Town, and I can't see that name. Tessa Violet, and that's just one thing that comes up with his name on there. He had a lot of people. I'm telling you, it's not even funny how many people he had on this show. It was just absolutely bonkers. Oh yeah, no, it was great. It was so much fun. It was such a fun time. And like I said, everybody loved it. It was a great show. Now I just want one more of those, and I want a couple of these. The signs I think I'm good with. I need another one of these. And I want another one of these. And let's add a couple of cupcakes. Boom. Perfect.
Remember,
thank you, Mr. McDuck. Yes, sir. So let's go talk to Alice real fast. It's 1 o'clock now. I really need to get off the game. Oh, mysterious ass. Okay. It's raining again. Gosh dang it. But yeah, we're going to go talk to Alice first about the Cheshire Cat. And then... she's probably not even in this area anymore, probably. Who knows? She could, or of course she could be in the house. I haven't been in her house yet. See what it looks like. Oh, there she is.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
Alice, I want to speak with the Cheshire Cat. I think he's loose in the valley now.
Ooh.
You mean he's here somewhere? How curious. Do you think he'll cause trouble?
I wonder.
Well, he is he's a very confusing cat. I'm glad my kitten Dinah is far more sensible.
Huh.
Oh well, I'll keep a watch for him around the valley. Thank you, Alice. Oh no, thank you. I'm so happy to be visiting the valley again. Now, if you excuse me, I'd like to see if the Dreamlight Library has any new picture books. Very well.
I knew you'd set things right.
Okay, I want to see what her house looks like. Oh, goodness. You gotta love this. Oh my god, she has a side room! Oh my god, this is such a cool room. I like that doorway. Look at that look at that lamp. Oh my god, this is so cool. I love it. This is amazing. I've never seen a house like this before, especially because usually like it's just one room and that's it. You don't get two rooms like this. That is just so cool that she has a little bedroom. Nobody else has a bedroom. Why doesn't anyone else have bedrooms? I think that's the one thing that drives me crazy. Nobody else has bedrooms. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the Cheshire Cat to make trouble. Yes, they have been getting better with the houses. Again, like I said, I don't have a whole lot going on here yet. I need to spread these out now. There's the chair I got. I'm gonna have to rework this. I need to workshop it. That's for sure. It's like what I did over here. Someone gave me this idea of making kind of a mini agrabah, and a tornado came through. So I put the well here, and of course I'm using the agrabah well. And then you have the walls, and you have the flooring here, and oh, welcome to Agrabah. I was thinking of making some parts of a turning island. Naboo, yeah. Definitely I thought about that too. However, I didn't do it that way. So here's their house, of course. This is my house. Unfortunately, the wall doesn't go all the way around because I couldn't. This area is so small that it didn't give me room to complete it. I also need to be able to get back over here so I can get over to this section. This is another player home I have all set up, nice and pretty. Casita, mini casita. The Jungle Cruise. Another player home. With some of my veggies over here, of course. Careful, kiddo. I need to move these now that I have Starbrick Vale. I need to move those over to the thing with the Aladdin stuff. So here's Remy's restaurant and my little bakery. In fact, if you come inside, there's the baking outfit. Lots of baked goods. Espresso machines to make all kinds of nice coffee drinks. And you even got picture windows to show you the French countryside. I'm also using the tiles and the fencing you got from Remy for the new metal that he created, as well as the tables and chairs from that set. Yes. Again, like I said, I've been doing this for a lot of years, so trying to get everything exactly the way I want it
Doesn't get too bad.
is, you know, just a major thing with me. It's just yeah, that's fair. Wally and Eve? Another well. Another little player home. Over here we have Scar and his companions. I don't have anything in the Oasis yet. I had something, but I moved it out. Because it's just so small over here. And I put this in instead. Thank you. I need to clean this place up. Again, like I said, I ignore everything until I need to come in here and play, and then I got a shit ton to clean up. Over here is my marketplace. I like to save these until I need them for the star path, so. If I could have moved this over there with the rest of the stuff, I would have, but it can't be moved from this area. Which is fine and dandy. Gaston's house. Gaston's a big enough pain on his own. I don't need any more help from him. Over here, under the beautiful pink flowers, we have the home of Milan. Come on, please. Give me the right thing. Thank you. Hello, Gaston. Yes, exactly. That's all he does. Giant muscle head. And nothing more. There we go. The training camp area. Yes. My eggs. My egg bushes. Over here is a nice little picnic area and like outdoor relaxation area for like the trailer park, which of course is Buzz's home. And of course the tower for Rapunzel, and she's got some capivaras there or other animals there to help her with. I love this one here. This is so cool. Flower garden and the new bush or fruits. And this is my player home. One of three. I have one in each area. Have a nice little fishing spot back here. Got my little jacuzzi. Thank you. I do have another player home up front. over here is where I put Vanellope. She's also a bit annoying. And of course, McDuck's store was down here, so I left it in place. I just try to make it a bit snazzier looking. Over here is my marketplace. Yeah. So lots of goods and services over here. Over here you have, this is Eric's ship, but it's actually a player home. The beach area is very Ariel inspired, and her castle is right here. Get me through. Back over here is Eric's house. Again, like I said, I had it up front in the little island by the Skull Rock. But when I got this area, I decided to move it over here where I'd have more room for it. And it's still close to the sea. The boat, his boat is right there, docked where he can get to it. I mean, that's pretty much everything, like I said, because I haven't really done anything with the Oasis, because the Oasis is so small that it's hard to put anything in it. So that little tent thingy was all I have. And the same thing for here. There's like, I got my house and Merido's house over here. McDuck's store is here. Remy's restaurant is right there. Hoping to get, yeah, everybody is. And here is the Palace of Naboo. I thought I just kind of worked with the setting. I may move it later on because I'm really not sure where to put it because Naboo doesn't fit in the desert because it's not a desert town. It is a very grassy, you know,
Goodness, I'm rather tired, though I don't want to go to bed.
leafy area. So I'd have to have room for it, say, in the Tangles. But I have so many houses over there now, I would have to literally remove one of my houses in order to put the Naboo house in there. So for now, it's going to sit here. Oh, we're going to come over here real fast. Now, you already seen Alice's house. You know where that one is. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, that's what I thought. It looks like it fits right there. So, over here... This is Flynn's place. He's another pain in the butt. Down there, of course, is Alice's house. We march over to here. Where we get to Hades' place. There's not a lot going on here right now either. I still have a lot to create and do. And that's it. That's all the houses I have so far. That's all the people I have. You've pretty much seen everything. I had a walkthrough for the first two areas when what they originally looked like before I pulled everything out of the meadow because I wanted to redo the thing. And I actually put them on one of the floating islands, but I haven't finished it because A1, I don't have the inspiration. The area is so large now that I have a lot more room up there than I used to have with the valley. So I have everything placed in I just put them down somewhere, and it's just like I had to figure out where I want to put everything and how I want to place everything. I got to get roads set up, and right now I'm just like, I'm really at that point in the game where, like I say with that, like Animal Crossing or with Stardew Valley, I'm burnt out. So until the update, next update comes up or whatever, next story path, I don't play the game. I played a little bit as far as like I'll stop in daily to look at the Scrooge store, see if there's anything cool I can get out of it. But other than that, I don't play the game. Oh yeah, definitely. And again, it makes it fun when I come back during these updates to play the game and see what's new and see what's coming out and try to get all the new stuff again. I was really amazed that we only had 1 week between the last Star Path and this Star Path. Usually they give us 2 to 3 weeks. I was shocked. I felt like they rushed this one. But then again, I felt like they rushed this expansion as well. Because like if you go back and look at Eternity Isle, okay? Each area has its own fish. So if you want to get a specific fish, you have to go to specific areas. Whereas with this one, anywhere you fish in this area is going to be the same fish, or you're going to get fish from Dreamlight Valley. All the fish in all the realms over on the Hercules side area, all the same fish. Every pond, every lake, every stream, all the same fish. There's no variation. Everything on the other side, all the same fish. No variations. The only difference is that you tend to get fish from Dreamlight Valley more often than you get the fish you want. I mean, look at this, okay? Okay. Come over here. Right? Come over to fish. Look how many fish that we have. Now look at this bass here. Look how many places you can find it now. Before it was just, the meadow, the forest, and the plateau. Oh, and then the heights. Then they added the oasis, the grasslands, the promenade, the grove, and the lagoon. This one's another one, cod. It's only in 3 places in the valley. Dazzle Beach, the Glaive, and Forgotten Realms. But now you can find it in the dock, the Outlook. You can also find it in the Wildwoods, the Teapot Falls, the, Fallen Fortress, and the beanstalk marshes. That's all 4 areas here. Where it's only 3 in Dreamlight Valley and only 2 in Eternity Isle, it's in all 4 here. Now, we go over to Dreamlight Valley, or to Eternity Isle. Exactly. Okay, so this is all the fish here. Not as many, but we do have 2 good rows. You know. So you literally have 17 fish. And of course, these can only be found in certain areas. Like this is Oasis. Grassland and Promenades, that's in the one area over there in the Tangles. This is in the dock in the main outlook area. This is strictly in the lagoon. This is in multiple areas in the forest area. This is in all the areas in the front docks area. You know, like I said, there's just certain things you're looking for, okay? But there's quite a bit of fish to look for, right? Now we'll come over here to Storybook Vale. And look how many fish we have. 1 row and 1 extra. 8 fish. 8. And as you can see from the flying fish, it's in all 4 areas. Yeah, mind blown, huh? All 4 areas. Not 2, not 3, all 4. And that's the same for the hippocampus. The koi is only in the bind. This guy is in all the areas on the other side. This is on the ground. You don't actually fish this one out. But it's in all the areas over there on Mythopia, whatever it's called. This one is only in the bind because the bind only has so many fish anyways. This one's only in the bind because it's one big area. And then, again, that's all in Mythopia. That's it. That's it. That's your fish. Talk about lazy. I mean, like I said, I was quite upset with that. I thought, wow, that's kind of a lazy way to go about things. And you know what's worse? These are all the pets you have. This is all the critters you got in Dreamlight Valley. These are all the critters you got in Eternity Isle. Gemstones. You got a ton. Eternity Isle. Not as many, but you have a good selection. Storybook Vale. 8. And again, found in all 4 areas. The realm is almost as big as Eternity Isle, but has less content in it. They knew it'd be popular. This game has been popping up. There's so many channels out there dedicated to Dreamlight Valley. They know what they had on their hands. They just chose not to do anything. That was a literal choice. And they charged pretty much, I think it was slightly cheaper than Eternity Isle, but not by much, maybe by $10. Like I said, it was almost the same price, and you're getting less content. Had they charged $20, I wouldn't complain so much. But I don't feel like this game has $30 worth of content in it. Especially because with Eternity Isle, you had 3 chapters, 3 parts to the story. This, you only have 2 parts. And the second part would pretty much be, trying to get Maleficent to come to the valley. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying. Like I said, it took 3 different updates to bring Jafar to the valley, because we had to try. First, we tried to help him figure things out and try to free the land, and then he screwed us over. Then we had to try to figure out how to alter his schemes and try to stop him. And then it was to invade the castle and get him to come out. This was just dealing with Hades, and the next one is going to be dealing with Maleficent. And that's it. Done. So yeah, I don't play as much as I used to because content's not there. And the fishing is kind of boring. And you have to have a really good fishing mechanic to catch me in the fishing. And I've only played one game where the fishing mechanic was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. And that was Dark Cloud 2 or Dark Chronicles 2, depends on where you're from. That game was a lot of fun. That fishing mechanic was great. Plus, you had things you did with the fish. You had 2 contests, where you trying to fish for your fish gave you something to do. Plus, you could breed fish. So, there were things you could do with the fish. This is just for cooking. And like I said, trying to fish for the fish is kind of boring, and you don't always get the fish you're trying to fish for. Trying to get salt is murder. Well, in any case, it is very late now. It is almost 2 o'clock. My poor controller is about to go bye-bye.
Nothing to save your headphones.
Yeah. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to save it here, and we're going to say goodnight. Right here, right now. This was a lot longer stream than I wanted to, but it was fun. No, thank you for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you get your rally in order. If you have any questions or need some help, you can always just whisper me here, and I'll do the best to answer. Or you can hit up my YouTube channel. And speaking of, remind everybody, if you're not already following along, please do follow along, twitch.tv/theratscast. Follow the social medias at cyperrat on Twitter, at the Ratscast on Instagram, on Threads, on bluesky.social. I do try posting when I'm going live what game's going to be playing. If there's going to be any changes in the scheduling or cancellations, that's usually the best place you're going to find out. I should be back tomorrow, like I said, with Return to Moria with my nephew for our 4-day weekend. So come join us for that. Check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/cyperrat. Again, big red subscribe button down below will take you straight there. Lots of games, lots of content. I'm a variety streamer. I've been doing this for an awfully long time, and I have a ton of content out there for you guys to watch and enjoy. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, thank you for being here and being part of the show. I do appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys had a great time as well. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe while you're down there doing the YouTube stuff you're supposed to do. But other than that, I am out of here for another night. Hope to see you guys very, very soon in the next episode of the Ratscast. Until then, though, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.